Congratulations, you survived the end of a relationship with children and now you found love again. Or maybe for the first time. We won't get into how the kids happened in that last relationship. It's a family show. Okay, real quick, review on child support in Georgia before we get into today's video. In Georgia, the child support payment is determined on various factors, but just remember these 5 and you'll cover 90% of circumstances. The number of kids, mom's income, dad's income, insurance costs for the kids, and child care for the kids. What paying parties often ask me is, if I get remarried, will my child support go up? And receiving parties ask me the same question from a different perspective. If I get remarried, will my child support go down? In this short video, I'll answer those questions and I'll give you examples so you will be better informed. Here's the short version. When a parent remarries, the new spouse's income typically does not directly impact the child support calculation. But don't stop the video here because there's more you need to know. So the big picture. The income of the new spouse is generally not considered when calculating child support in Georgia. Child support obligations are primarily based upon the income of the biological or adoptive parents. The court will assess the financial situation of both parents to determine a fair or reasonable child support amount using the child support calculator, or the child support worksheet as it's technically known. So while the new spouse's income is not a direct factor in child support modifications, there are some exceptions and considerations. For example, a voluntary reduction of income by one of the parties. If you're the paying party and you marry someone who makes so much money that you feel you can stop working or can reduce your work or change the kind of work you do to something that pays less, don't expect to get a reduction in your child support payment just because you're earning less. You created that situation and the courts are not likely to lower your payment on that basis. Similarly, if you are the receiving party and you marry somebody wealthy and you make a change such that your income drops dramatically, don't expect your child support payment to go up just because you now have a much reduced income. You caused the change voluntarily, so don't expect the other parent to start paying you more. And all of this also applies to a voluntary change in income even if you're not getting remarried. For instance, supposing you're the paying party and you make $200,000 a year and you decide to change to a different job where you make $100,000 a year, but it has nothing to do with you having been remarried and not needing that much income due to a spouse's contributions. In this example, you're still single and you just decide to do something different that pays you way less because you don't need $200,000 in income. Well, you're not likely to get a reduction in child support payments just because your income has been cut in half, because you voluntarily caused it. Now, this also applies to the receiving party too. If you dramatically cut your income and you run a new child support worksheet, you might see that the amount on that worksheet that you run with the lower income shows that you would receive higher child support based upon that decrease in income on paper. But the courts are not likely to allow it if you are the one who decided to voluntarily make that change. So here's what you need to take away from this video. You can choose to do whatever you want to your own income, but don't expect the other parent to accept less or pay more just because of that decision that is solely yours and solely voluntary. Be aware that the courts are vigilant in preventing individuals from attempting to manipulate the amount of child support that they pay or receive through deliberate financial decisions. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Be sure to click subscribe, like, follow, whatever is appropriate for the platform you're watching it on, and turn on the alerts so that you'll get notified when we post our newest videos. Please share these videos with people you care about who need to see this information. Go ahead and repost them and let's get this information out to people who need to know. Also, leave us some comments. Let me know if you have questions or suggestions for other topics, and let me know your thoughts. I really want to hear what you have to say. Just keep it polite. Remember to join our Facebook page at Georgia Divorce and Custody and join the discussion. As always, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.